All right, well, happy Friday, and we're here to do a weekly roundup. And I have a few friends. I have Father Schneider here, who's a little quiet, probably because he was on retreat all week, and also because 2 weeks ago, all of his bets on football teams came to nothing. He was completely wrong. So he'll think about what he's done, but keep his hat and glasses because he thought he was really cool a couple weeks ago when he was making those predictions. So I have some guests with me today. What's your name?
Henry.
Henry what?
Dugan.
Henry Dugan. All right, and what grade are you in?
First grade with
First
Miss
grade.
Radel.
Mrs. Rader?
Mason Olson, Mrs. Hauser.
All right. And they're trying to get along right now because you have an Eagles fan and a Chiefs fan. So we'll pray for them and pray that there's peace on earth. And then...
And I'm Katie Dugan.
Great. Wonderful. And you're not in grade school here,
No.
right? All right. Yeah. Oh, good. Well, we have a lot of updates to share with you of things going on. It's always a busy place. But last Saturday, we had the trivia night. Did you guys know that we had a trivia night?
Yes.
Yeah, it was a big event, 400 people, very successful. Thank you all for those that supported and helped in any way. And we're still tallying up all the results of that. Then we also, a little earlier than we expected, All Things New, the updates and the new models. You can check the Parish website. There's a section for All Things New. Look at the second draft. And for Incarnate Word, the proposed model right now is that we would stay just as we are, a standalone parish. So I think that's a pretty good idea. But you're welcome to look at that, and if you have some feedback, you can share that with us, and we'll make sure it gets to where it needs to go. Now we have a science Olympiad or Discover Science coming up next week. Mason, you want to tell us a little bit about that?
So Discover Science is on Thursday, February
What day is that? I can't even remember. The 17th.
the 17th.
Uh-huh.
And it's going to be from 6:30 to 8. There's going to be over 30 hands-on experiences. It's going to be a really fun time.
Mm-hmm.
The class with the best attendance is going to have a hot chocolate party. There's going to be attendance prizes.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be like a vet who's going to bring a dog. There's going to be a reptile person.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also going to be...
So is that like a person that is like partially a snake, or they just bring some
They
reptiles?
just bring some reptiles.
Okay, good. That'll be good. That'll be exciting. If you like reptiles. I know some people don't. Yeah.
I do.
You do? Okay, so you're okay. All right. Great. Yeah, and this is open to anyone. It's not just school families. Of course, there will be many school families there. But if you're an Incarnate Word parishioner and you want to learn more about science or see what our kids know about science, we would love for you to be there. Come down to the Bollinger Hall and check it out. Sounds pretty cool.
You were well rehearsed. Good job.
Yeah, you know what you're talking
Nice
about.
job.
Now, Henry, you were going to talk about the Mardi Gras party. Did you hear the bad news about? Yeah. What's going on with the Mardi Gras party?
It's canceled.
So Mardi Gras is not canceled, just the party that we were planning on having next Friday. Celebrate Mardi Gras whatever way you normally do. Maybe we'll highlight St. Patrick's Day, which is on a Friday this year at one of the fish fries. But if you were kind of planning on celebrating Mardi Gras here at Incarnate, you'll have to make other plans. We're sorry about that. It just didn't kind of come together. Do you know what Mardi Gras is?
Yeah.
What is it?
You can eat whatever you want, and the next day it's the full day of winter.
Yeah, and then you're hungry and kind of crabby. At least I am. Yeah, maybe not you. You seem to be in a pretty good mood.
Eat whatever you want.
Yeah,
I
I like that. Yeah, exactly. Catholic Men for Christ Conference is sneaking up on us. That'll be next Saturday, a week from tomorrow, 8:45 to 4 p.m. at SLU High in the Commons area. And there's still time to get tickets. And look at the parish website or bulletin for more details. And we'd love to encourage our men of the parish to do that. And we have carpools leaving from the lower church parking lot at 7:15 a.m. next Saturday. All right, Katie, you want to tell us about date night, what it is, when it's coming up?
This is our second date night, so this will be on February 25th. It's $30 a couple. There's still tickets available. So we had the first one back in October, I believe, which we went to the first one. We are going to the second one. It was a big hit. This one's a little bit different, so we'll still have another couple who gets up and speaks on the aspects of marriage, and Father Fallon is coming, which I have not heard him speak, but I've heard good things.
He's very entertaining.
That's what I've heard.
Unlike your pastor.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice change. So, and then there's going to be music and dancing and good food, really good food. Do you remember what food there is though?
No.
For the date night?
I think it's
they're
a pig or something.
Yeah, pig.
Yeah.
A whole pig or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good food and good fellowship, and should be a fun night.
And we have about 50 spots left, so about 25 room for 25 couples. So if you're on the fence, probably should sign up soon because that'll fill up, I think.
Yeah.
Great. You guys bringing a date? Do you guys have dates? No. Okay. All right. Good. That was the right answer. You'll make your parents very happy.
That's right.
Yeah. So we do want to ask you to pray for Carol Winborn of our parish and Patricia Gastorf, both who have passed away. Pray for them, that they may be at rest with God and also that they enjoy eternal life. And then finally, last weekend we had a couple baptism. Henry William Fryman, son of Jared and Julie, and David Cole Speckart, son of Michael and Jenna. All right, so we're going to talk a little bit about the readings this Sunday. I'm going to tell you what the reading I'm preaching on. If you guys have anything you want to add, you're welcome to, okay? So the gospel, it's all about how the law is actually a good thing. And the law and God's commandments give us life, and they are a blessing. So I'm going to talk a little bit about, and then Jesus in the gospel, he talks about if he didn't come to get rid of the law, he says, I came to fulfill it. And if anything makes you want to break the law, if it's your hand that causes you to sin, Jesus says, chop it off. If your eye causes you to sin, tear it out. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that and how maybe we shouldn't rush to chop off our hands or pluck out our eyeballs, but that Jesus is telling us a good thing, that we need to avoid sin. So I'll talk about that a little bit. What do you guys think about those readings? Do you guys think commandments are good things, or what do you think about
Good
laws?
things.
Yeah.
Good things.
Yeah. Do you keep all of them, or just sometimes you maybe push the limits a little bit?
Sometimes push the limits.
Yeah, that's a good, honest
At least
answer.
you're honest.
Yeah, I was
Good
waiting. You don't want to say anything because your mom's right here, isn't that right?
Right.
Yeah.
Best to say nothing. Good job,
Yeah.
honey.
Well, good. Is there anything else I should bring up in the homily this week?
Nothing really.
Nothing? Okay. I'm going to use the story about, I don't know if you guys ever saw those videos on Instagram and whatever, where the parents would put candy in front of their kids and leave the room and say, don't touch the candy.
That's what my mom did to my sister.
She did it to you guys?
No, she said, Cecilia, bring your party bag up to your room and had candy in it. It was a temptation, and she ate it.
Oh.
Of course.
Yeah, and that's
ate
what
it.
these,
She ate it.
yeah, that's what anyone would do. So, yeah, I'm going to talk a little bit about that. So that's good. Well, maybe before we finish up this roundup, tell me one good thing that's going on with you guys, either this week or today. What's one blessing, one thing you're really looking forward to, or one good thing that happened to you recently?
My dad bought pizza for the first time in a month.
Oh, man. What type of pizza?
The lunch pizza. For
Oh,
lunch.
okay. All right. Okay. So you had to bring in a lunch or something usually?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
All right. Yeah. Food's important, isn't it? Yeah. Henry, you got anything on your mind?
Not really.
Not really? Nothing good going on in the Dugan house?
Anything this weekend? No.
Super Bowl. Yeah.
Oh, Super
Are you a
Bowl.
football fan, or are you just like to eat and party? Yeah. That's kind of how I am too.
Go Eagles.
Yeah.
No.
Go
Go
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Go
Go
Eagles.
Eagles and
One of you will be
Bengals.
happy on Monday. One of you will be sad. Katie, you have any blessings or things that are going well?
No, it's been a good week, a busy week around Incarnate. No, nothing huge here.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I'm grateful to our guest. They are not as loud as Father Schneier, and they actually let me talk, which is really nice. I don't even know what this feels like. So we'll be happy to have Father Schneier back with us. We like to tease him, but we're always happy when he's with us. He comes back from retreat today. Have a great weekend. We hope to see you at Incarnate Word and at some of the great events that our students just told you about. So have a great weekend, and God bless you.